Hello, friends. Welcome to yet another episode of Ikaara na CEO with me, your host, Atura Angela Marjorie. And today we have a beautiful, intelligent, innovative female CEO. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me introduce to you Miss Namutebi Sarah, an accountant by profession who is currently pursuing her master's in business administration with a focus on accounting and finance. And beyond accounting, Sarah is a co-founder at Gift Savers Uganda, a business dedicated to turning thoughtful moments into unforgettable memories through flowers, custom packages, and corporate gifting. When I was reading through your bio, I kept on thinking, an accountant, you must have all the money bits by the tips.
Exactly.
Were you born like that?
No, not at all. I actually didn't see myself becoming an accountant. For a very long time, I wanted to do law, like ever since I was young. That's where I wanted to go. That's where I saw myself. I got really good grades at Form 6. But I think I got discouraged by someone from my family. They're like, no, why do you want to do law? We have very many lawyers in the family. Why don't you do something different? Why don't you maybe do accounting or something? No, they didn't suggest accounting. But then now I remember I had that book from Makerere. It has I think over 300 courses. Yeah. I remember like reading that book. I used to go through it every single day trying to look for another course that I could do because I genuinely didn't see myself doing any other course. So I think it took me about a week to select a course that I could now apply for. And I think accounting was just like my second, what should I say? I think like passion or something. So I was like, let me just apply for accounting. I don't even know if they'll give it to me. I don't know what, So I applied and thankfully I got a letter, I think after like 2 weeks or so. And I was admitted at MUBS. So that's how I got into accounting.
We are OGs. We are OGs, me and Sarah. I'm also currently at MOOBS.
Oh, really?
In my third year.
Oh, that's nice.
But I don't do math.
What do you do, girl?
People management.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like human resources.
Yeah, that is human
Nice.
resource. So welcome, Sarah,
Thank
on
you
the
so
show. What was the inspiration behind starting Gift Savers UG?
Gift Savers UG. Maybe let me just give you a background. So, as you said, I'm a co-founder. My best friend, she's called Monica. Shoutouts, girl. She's out of the country currently, but she came up with the idea and she pitched it to me. I think by then we're like in Form 5. She pitched it to me, and honestly, it was very interesting because I felt like that was a way that I could express myself. One, I love gifting. I am so passionate about gifting. Like, that is something that I love. And it just allowed me to serve other people. So when she brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, that's such a good idea. It's interesting. But we didn't really act on it for like, I think, should be like a year. We didn't really act on it. Or maybe we did, I think, like our first order. And I would like to say we made zero, actually negative profits. Like for the first...
I didn't laugh.
Girl, I'm telling you, we got into the business without knowing what exactly it entails. Yeah. We didn't do any research. We were just living life basically. And it was bad. It was terrible. So I think for some time we got out of it. And then later on, I had joined campus. I remember I had moved out of home. This was in my year 2. So now I needed a source of income. Yeah. Like I needed something to give me money, So then I remember this thing that we had, and I embarked on it one more time. And this time around, it was, I think I would like to say it was a success. God saw us through the whole process. He gave us people who helped us throughout the whole process. And yeah, I think that's how we started.
Well, that's amazing. Sarah,
Yep.
an accountant by the day, entrepreneur by night. How do you balance full-time job, pursuing your MBA, and running a business?
Just like you said, it's a game of balancing. Like, you have to balance your time. Sometimes I feel like I wish I could divide myself, or if I had the power to like create another version of me, maybe times 3. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, but unfortunately, I can't do that. But sometimes you have to prioritize. Like, life is very seasonal. So sometimes you'll know that in this season, or right now at this moment, this is what I need to focus on most. Okay, at the end of the day, you have to deliver on all fronts. You have to deliver on your at work. You have to deliver in your business, that is gift savers. You have to deliver in your academics, right? But sometimes you just have to prioritize. Like, at this particular time, this is what I need to like focus on mostly. But for the business, thankfully, God has also blessed me with people who can support me. Like, I don't necessarily have to be there on ground. Of course, it took some time to understand how everything works and all that, but God blessed me with like the right people in my circle. So I really don't take that for granted.
That is nice, given that you also have people. I mean, as a business owner, whether you're starting or you've done it before, or you're assuming you want to start, we need the people. We need the people. It is these people that push us. It is these people that inspire us. Now, any of you, what makes a thoughtful gift, and what has Gift Savers UG, and how has Gift Savers UG positioned itself to capture that essence? What?
Like I said, I am very passionate about this topic and my business. So for me, I would like to say, when you're gifting someone, it's not just about the price. Like, oh, I'm going to buy you maybe like the most expensive perfume that there is. You might buy me a perfume, but I'm not into perfumes. You get? Or you might go all out, you buy me a car, but me, I want to remain on my foot subish. I'm not saying that is me. Me, I'm different. But yeah, a gift is not just about the price. It's not about the maybe an extravagant gift or something of that sort. One, a gift is supposed to show that you know me. It's supposed to show that you listen to me. It's supposed to show that you're putting effort while getting whatever it is that you got for me. You get? Yeah. Like, if I meet you today and, okay, of course, in most cases, I'm working on people who are like in relationships. Of course, we also do gift packages for like parents and all that. But the most common part is people who are dating or people who are married. So if I am doing something for you, first of all, I'm like a third party. I am doing this on behalf of your partner, right? So your partner reaches out to me and they're like, I want to do something for maybe my wife, but I don't know what to do really. So I'm going to ask you, first of all, what kind of lady do you have? Who is she? What does she like? What, like, I don't just come and I be like, oh, let's get her a bag. What if she doesn't like bag? I know. Maybe she's the kind who likes to travel. So anyway, yeah, the gift has to be a thoughtful gift. It has to be a meaningful gift. It has to really show that you put in effort. Well, there's some people who are very, very easy to gift. Like, I could be here and I'm just impressed with just flowers, but with a handwritten note, right? But then you just want to, I don't know, send me like breakfast at work or stuff like that. Boring. Boring.
Yeah.
You can send that breakfast with that, the card and the bouquet. We will appreciate that. So I think that's it, really.
No. Guys, are you learning? Today, the lesson is for both gentlemen and the female. But I want to dedicate this lesson to the men, especially the men in our lives. As she said.
Sorry, just a disclaimer. There's this notion of men are bad people, men are trash. Guys, men are good people.
Hey.
Men are very good people. For me, in my business, they are the best. They are the best. When he wants to, he will. So, men are good people. That's the story. Moral lesson, sorry.
Okay, guys, let me reserve my comments about men being good people or men being batabani bafarao. In her business, they work well. So, running a business and being an accountant, what are some of the lessons you've learned?
I think my greatest lesson or lessons, one is balancing time. The second one is seriously learning how to work under pressure. Because, like I said, you have to deliver on all fronts, right? So I could have a normal day, which is just one, let's say Thursday, right? But I have to show up at work. And unfortunately, my clients always want me to do the deliveries. Like they want to know that I took the package.
Sarah.
You get Sarah took the package. And then they'll ask me, so how did it go? How was she? Stuff like that. By the way, as part of being a florist or someone who's into the events and decor stuff or business, I would like to say another side hustle is being a therapist, an unpaid therapist to my clients. Like, my clients come to me when they're having like relationship issues. And then now I have to get in and try and help them figure it out. And I'm like, oh, send a bouquet of flowers tomorrow. And the other day. And
guess who is making the money? You are making the money.
So yeah, it's interesting.
So, any other lessons that you might have picked along?
I have learned that burnout is real. When you're trying so much, like you're putting in a lot of effort on both fronts, you're going to burn out. And if you don't have like a good support system, if you don't have people around you who are like, helping you, guiding you, people who are maybe mentoring you, people who are like, burnout is so real. There are times we've paused on like gift savers for like some good time because I'm just like, enough. I know it's very unprofessional, but sometimes it's just you feel like you need a moment to breathe. You feel like life is happening at such a fast rate, and it's like there's a lot going on. Another lesson that I have learned with balancing gift savers, my full-time job, and academics, I think I had mentioned earlier, is pressure. Oh my God. I get a lot of anxiety or panic attacks. For gift savers in particular, like their days, for example, now Valentine's, it's such a crazy season for us. For any florist, it's so crazy. Like that day, you literally be surviving on like 1 hour or 2 hours of sleep. And you have to divide yourself into Lord knows how many parts, one, to deliver to your clients, to make sure that all your clients are satisfied. You're getting phone calls. And unfortunately for us, like you put out an ad, make posts and whatnot, encourage people to order ahead of time or pre-order. But as Ugandans, we like last minute things. We love last minute things. So like, I don't know, maybe sometimes people don't really intend to order, and then they're like, they're saying their friends have received and whatnot, and they're like, let me order. So someone really comes to you and they really, really, really want you to do something for them, and they really do have the money, but you have limited resources at that time. You don't have time. So it's crazy. When you are coming into the business space, you have to make sure you are strong, you are tough, and you are ready.
And you're ready.
Yeah, that's why they usually encourage people to get into businesses that they're passionate about. Otherwise, if you are not passionate about something, you will literally just leave it there because you're like, why am I suffering? Is it worth it? Like, do I really have to? So it's you need to do, if you're trying maybe to start up a side hustle or something, do something that you genuinely love, something that you're passionate about. Yeah.
I already told you guys, it's just like starting up any shop. If you opened up a shop outlet today, You do not expect your mother, uncle, sister, friend to always come and wake you up. Hey, wake up and open up this shop. But if you started it real, loving it, passionate about this thing, you'll even find yourself either waking up before 6 a.m. or closing by 1 a.m. because you love it. But if it's something that is forced onto you, it can never be possible. Sarah.
Yep.
Any challenges you faced along this way? You already told us how men are very good people, how they give you lots of business and money. Any challenges that you faced along this route?
The challenges are quite many and very interesting, but I genuinely do thank God for them because I've learned a lot of stuff through them. Well, the first one is, sometimes as a woman or as a young lady, sometimes people don't take you seriously. Yeah. So that is something that I've had to walk around and just, own my space and, just show people that I'm not here to play. I'm not here to play. And then maybe another thing for the business in particular. Oh my God. We have clients who they want the premium experience. They want you to do something really extraordinary for them, right? But guys, the money is not adding up. And I really, really want to give you something. I want to give you something that you will appreciate. Even you'll know that, I've gifted someone and they're so happy, But the money, guys, please, mutuyambi.
I don't want to laugh and cause problems.
Then maybe another thing is let's say we are here right now.
Yeah.
Someone will call you, urgently. They're like, I need this and this and this and this and this and this, and then you're like, do you need it right now? Because probably it's 9. And they're putting a lot of pressure on you, right? They want you to deliver immediately, go out of your way and all that. So you're like, okay, let me see. If I do this and this and this and this, maybe I'll be able to deliver on time.
Yeah.
And then, Bambi, you start the hustle. You're about to finish, the person calls you, hey, sorry, maybe let's put it on hold. Or, I got another person to do it for me. The math is not mathing. The math is not mathing. So you have to have a very strong heart, because in business, you get heartbreaks literally every single day, leave alone the ones for the relationship. Those ones, that is nothing. In business, it is real. It is real. So yeah, those are some of the challenges that I've faced.
I understand you, and I totally get you on this. Business, I always tell people that business is not for the faint-hearted. Please come in business knowing you have, the things they put on their heart, they are ready to support your heart. Otherwise, you might have a heart attack that you're not ready for. And then you will die a premature death, and they'll be like, kala afudde muto. Lwa business ye yetandikira. These days people are saying, gundi enegezaamu. Kati nga gwe gift savers ebe ekwegezaamu okutta. Having talked about challenges, what are some of the sacrifices you have made for this business?
As you can see, when I think about it, my head will just explode. Anyway, jokes aside, there are times, especially now, in the peak seasons, like I said, Valentine's, that's a crazy season for us. Of course, you're going to spend about, I think, 2 to 3 days without sleeping, without eating.
Yes, Sarah, why wouldn't you eat food?
Friends, this one is calling you, where is my delivery? Where is what? It is crazy. Anyway, the pressure is just unmatched. So you're going to survive without food, without, you're literally on
God's mercy.
Exactly. Thank you. God's mercy alone. I remember this year I was supposed to go out of the country for my birthday celebration, right? And unfortunately, my visa came out really late. So I had to now change my plans because I couldn't travel around my birthday period. So I was struggling to find another, to get a ticket that could enable me to go in that time period. And then, luckily, the guy that I was working with calls me and is like, we could get you a ticket, but you'd have to be out of the country on, I think, the 12th or 13th of February. And then maybe you can come back whenever you want. And in my head, I'm like, wait a minute. Valentine's is on the 14th.
Yeah.
I leave the money to go and spend money in another country. No. So now I had to cut down like everything. I'm like, I will reschedule. Probably when this whole season is done, I will look at that. I remember something that also happened recently. I was going out with my friends. We were going for brunch. And like we did our makeup, we got our outfits ready and all that. We got into the Uber on the way to the venue, and my client calls me and he's like, so he had ordered something prior. I had already like worked on it. It was just pending delivery. So as I was going, he calls me and he's like, hey, where are you? I'm like, I'm around, but your order is ready. Whenever you're ready, they can deliver it. He wanted it to be delivered at a specific time. So there was someone already who was in charge of that, and everything was going to go well.
Yeah.
So he calls me and he's like, you know what? I think we should add something. I want to do something extra. I want to do something big. I'm like, okay, all right, nice, lovely.
Money.
What is this big thing that you want to do? Long story short, so I was wearing shorts and nice top, heels and all that. Like, yeah. I had to literally change from the Uber. Thankfully, I had carried extra pants. So I had to change my pants in the Uber and hop on a border now, because at that time I didn't have anyone else to help me. Like, all my people were like busy. So I had to do it myself. So like we were literally like, I think like 3 or 4 minutes away from the venue. I was like, guys, I'll see you later. The business comes first. I hopped on a border, went and did the delivery. It was a success. It was a success. At the end of the day, the thing that like gives me so much satisfaction is like seeing the joy on people's faces. Like every time anyone receives a package, they're overjoyed, like they're excited. Like it's so, oh my God, I just love that so much.
Would your 18-year-old self be proud of you?
Would my 18-year-old self be proud of me? I'd like to think proud is such a big word, right? But I have a feeling if I match up with my 18-year-old version of self, I think they'll pat me on the back and be like, girl, you're doing well. You're doing well. We still have a long way to go, but you're doing well. So, yeah.
They always say that CEOs have a lot of money.
Money is like my third name.
Money is like your third name.
Yeah.
How much money do you have currently on your bank account?
Sarah,
You said you just told us money is your third name.
it is, but how much?
How much? Just tell us. Just tell a viewer. How much money?
Sometimes I open my I bank with Stanbic, and sometimes when I get notifications, I'm like, is it? It can't be.
Like it's a lot?
6 juice.
We've understood. CEOs have money. Sarah, what is your CEO code as we sum up all this?
It doesn't matter how oversaturated the market is. If God called you to it, there is room for you. Actually, I think that's like my my wallpaper. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you could be in a business, or maybe you're trying to venture into something and you're like, but now there are many people there. And you're like, Wanange, will I succeed? Will I get clients? Will I, But if God really called you to this business, if he called you into this market space or place, like, there is actually space for you. Your clients will be there. There's one of the ladies that I work with always tells me that, see me, I'm not afraid of working with you. Why? We could be in the same business, but like, your clients are your clients. my clients are my clients. There's something that my clients love about me. And there's like a connection that I've built with them. And I know like they will be with me. You get? So I am not threatened at any one point, whether, we're working together or stuff like that. So if God called you to it, truthfully, there is like this space for you. And if you have that idea, if you have, something in mind, don't wait for the perfect time, or because that perfect time will never come. If you have the idea, just start where you're at, start with what you have, and then God will bless those small beginnings.
It has been a lovely moment sharing with you, learning from you. Do you have any last remarks for our viewers outside there? Where can we find Gift Savers UG? How do we contact you? If any young CEO needs mentoring, are you available?
I am very, very available.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank my clients, my Gift Savers UG clients. You guys are the reason as to why I am here. You're the reason as to why, I am happy, I am thriving, and I don't take that for granted. So thank you so much for supporting me. I'd also like to thank the people that I work with. Thank you for the support that you give me. I can't do it alone. Maybe for those who'd like to find us on our social media handles, Instagram, TikTok, same thing, Gift Savers UG. For WhatsApp and direct calls, you can maybe note it down. It's +256 7525 32484. +256 7525 32484. Thank you. Also, I'd like to really, really, really appreciate and thank you for hosting me here. Like, who am I? Thank you so much for having me. And I actually brought something for you. I don't know, maybe if I can give it to you now. I bought this for you. And I don't know how you are wearing pink. And then we have matching ring. Clock is. So this is yours. Thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you love them.
I love them. Thank you so much, Gift Savers UG. I believe from here, I am going to be your client.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
We have to do this and this. Girl child needs the money.
We are standing on business this year. Yes. Even next year, we are standing on business. A big support.
Bring us money. Bring us the money, guys. We will be here waiting for you. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for my flowers.
You're welcome.
It has been a lovely time hosting you, learning from you. And I hope our viewers too have been able to learn a thing or two. Yeah. And if you intend to start your business, just like we said, do not fear. Yeah. Just wake up and start. If Sarah did it, you too can do it.
Exactly.
I remain your host, Atura Angela Marjorie of Ikaara na CEO. Listen, learn, and grow. Until next time, we sign out.